This might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Andrew Wiggins, Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Burks looking around. Outside, Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Hero. For 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
There's Hero with the 3, and the Heat another 3.
Such a smooth shooter, assertive Hero right now on offense.
Outside, White. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Hero. Brown, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here's Adebayo, following Jaylen Brown's 3. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And it's Miami with another.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero, using that pick and roll.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Holiday against Hero. Porzingis can't hit. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
And so Tatum nails them both. The Heat leading by 4. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Anderson, he's checked in for Miami. .58 seconds left in the first quarter. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Good on the bucket.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard, covered by Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Boston again missing. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. 6-point lead. Horford against Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Horford. Pass to Adebayo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Larson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Tyler Hero. Duncan Robinson out there with Anderson. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
They set the pick. Hero from long range. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hauser. Now, here's Craig. Tight defense on him. Count that bucket.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Here's Hero. 13 points in the game. Sinks the three-pointer. Hero's got 16 points.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Horford with the screen on Hero. Here's Pritchard. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Robinson. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits both from the stripe. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Austin making a switch here. Cornett's checked in. Alec Burks checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Tyler Hero. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Ware. Good ball movement here by Miami. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Holiday. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Wiggins with it. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Porzingis passes to White. Inside, here's Holiday. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big Man, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Pass to Burks. Now here's Wiggins. Adebayo down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 3.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And White kicks to Brown. No good on the triple. Miami leading by 5. Outside, Hero. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Outside, White. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 10 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Celtics Entertainment.
And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the third. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Brown inside. He's against Wiggins. White wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Pass to Adebayo. Works for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Holiday. Here's Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Now White for the lead. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Outside, Hero. Shot to stop the run. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A 2-point game. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, that dunk looked so easy.
He'd have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Miami making a change here. .116 left to play in the third. Pass to Burks. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
Boston's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Brown with it. He's got 10. Fades and shoots. And it's Boston with another.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Adebayo the screen. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Mitchell.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Brown. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front. Ending the third quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Boston leading by 3. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. We've got Kevin Love. Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Miami's on 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Now Hero. 13 feet away. It's good. Hero's got 22 points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Tatum down low. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Hero. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Hero. To tie it up. Jason Tatum grabs the ball.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hauser. It's good from long range. Hauser's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Brown outside. Shoots over Hero. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat trail by 4. On the wing, Wiggins. Guarded by Tatum. Hero against Holiday. Lands down soft on the front of the rim and drops. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. The three is drilled by Tatum.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Hero. 2 points. That one goes. Hero's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Here's Tatum. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Hero. Over White. Hero, no good.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Porzingis finds Tatum. Shoots over Burks. Money!
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Holiday against Hero. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
The three from Tatum drills the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 6.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's White, and an intentional foul right there.
Tyler Hero. Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And here are the Heat now. Hero with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Hero no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Line, Jason Tatum.
So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Works for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Daniels passes to Young. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Strus the pass to Mobley. Over Johnson. Mobley, no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Daniels. Young inside, guarded by Garland. And that one's good. Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Johnson. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan for the Cavaliers. Hunter's checked in for Evan Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Now here's LeVert. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Pass to Allen. Allen a screen. The 3 from Mitchell. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Hawks trailing. Johnson finds LeVert. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Inside. Outside man. Shot clock at 6. Over Garland. And again, it's Atlanta.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here's Hunter for 3. And that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Atlanta on top, up 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Mobley out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Javonte Green. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Jerome. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Mobley outside. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, you see the strides of Evan Mobley. This guy puts it on the deck and gets to the basket.
Oh, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
And Cleveland has possession after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. And the shot goes down.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Hawks leading. Here's Rizachet. From the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Pass to Jerome. From downtown. That shot off the mark. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Rizachet. Green covering. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Hunter passes to Mobley. Here's Jerome. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
A different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Now here's Young. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. LeVert passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Mitchell. LeVert with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Here's Young. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
LeVert goes against Mitchell. No good on the triple. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. LeVert left side. Niang outside. Young looking for an opening. Picked up by Okongwu. The 3. Oh! Trey virtually automatic from deep.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit and takes full advantage.
Basket's good. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Young. With some arc. Fearless from Young inside.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Atlanta on top, up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game here. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And Atlanta has possession. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Pass to Risacher. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Risacher's got 6 points.
It's always good to see Risacher mixing it up down low.
Mobley outside. Garland feeling it out a bit. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Back to Garland. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Daniels. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Risacher. Outside Young. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Allen. He gets it in there.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
The Hawks lead by 5. Outside Young. Pass to Risacher. Okongwu, a screen on Strus. Risacher, no good.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Floats one up. The rebound by Atlanta. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Throws it up high. Stolen by Strus. Garland up top. The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
From 3-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Outside Young. With the floater. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Mitchell.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Now here's Okoro. No made baskets yet. Here's Jerome. And Cleveland another 3.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the 3-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
34 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Oh, and Mobley with the block. For the tie. And Okoro gets it to go. And that'll tie this game up.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Now here's Young. 20 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Young's got 11 points here in the second half. A Big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Thompson. And it's Garland in at the point. Here's LeVert. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Count it.
Now there's a reason Karis LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
Here's Jerome. He's checked by LeVert. Wing shot on the way. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Count it.
That's just a feel that you have in the pick and roll game. Really good understanding of how to break the defense down by Karis.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And Cleveland making a change here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. From Pete Mitchell. Okongwu with the rebound. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. Pass to Ricochet. The three. That one is off. Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. The three from Mitchell. No, 4 for 9 from the floor now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Okongwu, guarded by Garland. Outside Young from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Garland to tie it up. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Shot ready, we call it, folks. Darius Garland takes the pass, immediately gets into his jump shot.
Here's Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Allen outside. Mobley finds Strus. Now Allen. Outside Garland.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Mitchell. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Young. It falls!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now here's Young. Fires for three. And nails the trade.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Johnson. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. With the teardrop. And it's in.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Pass to Strus. Three-pointer. And he sinks it. And that one brings them within one. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W.
Quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
So here's Miami's starting group. Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wiggins outside. There's the drive. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation. You really get nonstop hustle from Andrew Wiggins, and that all-out style of play helps him be a serious difference maker on both sides of the ball.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. They were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. So it's Philadelphia now, following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hero the bounce pass. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Maxey after Alec Burks has scored. Maxey sets a screen for Oubre. Trains the three-pointer.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Mitchell passes to Love. Here's Larson. That's in there. Love with the assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so here is Philadelphia. Heat knocking down the tray. And the basket by Edwards.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Larson. Pass to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Maxey. Cracks in the tray.
Davian Mitchell for 3.
Here's Maxey. Still yet to score. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Abusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now, Hero. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Outside Butler. Embiid sets the pick for Butler. Pass to McCain. Clock at 6. Fires from 18. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Miami trailing. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Here's Butler following the basket by Kyle Anderson. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Miami no good on that time either.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Grimes. Oubre outside. Drills it from outside. Oubre's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Anderson, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Duncan Robinson. And here is Hero after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Where good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Grimes. Adebayo against Oubre. Embiid with the screen on Wiggins. George, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Adebayo finds Burks. Back to Adebayo. Wiggins from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 3-point Miami lead.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Bangs home the trifecta.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now, Hero, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Grimes. Open jump shot off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up that shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Alec Burks. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5. Shots good by Hero.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
It's George on the wing. And again, it's Philadelphia.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Back to Maxey. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Wiggins passes to Hero. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid sliding down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
George with the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Outside, Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Andrew Wiggins.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Outside, Hero. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 sinks the triple.
Tyler Hero.
Hero's got 12 points in the game.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Here's Maxey. Sinks that one from the post. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Adebayo. Burks kicks to Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Here's Ware. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Maxey. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And they double up Embiid. Maxey against Hero. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Hero against Maxey. Adebayo down low. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers ahead, up by 2. And do not go away as we'll be back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Yabusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's McCain. And the layup is good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Anderson, a screen on Butler. Hero from long range hits the 3-point bomb. And the Heat lead by 2.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Shot from 12. And the shot is long.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Robinson passes to Larson. And here is Hero. And the Heat, another three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Master Burks. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Hero. Count the basket. Hero's got 23 points.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Maxey against Hero. Fires from deep. And the Heat, another three.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat leading by 4. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. That one goes in.
And if there's one thing about Hero, he is fearless, loves to attack the rim.
Maxey looking it over. Outside for George. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. George has got 10 points in just the second half. Hero with it. Now defended by Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Oubre kicks to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Guarded closely. To tie it up. And shot off. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
So it's Philadelphia now. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Oubre for 3. can't get the three to fall. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded.
Regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. The shot, no good. Tatum with some nice D. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup.
Looking like a runaway freight train, Tatum taking it to the rack with a purpose.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Now here's Porzingis. And that one drops for him.
Well within range for Porzingis. The Latvian probably was thinking these since he was young.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Mitchell against White. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Garland. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Now here's White. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's White. There's Tatum with the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got 5 now.
This team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus. Now here's Hunter. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Well, Allen is usually the last stop the ball makes, but he selflessly gives it up to a wide-open guy.
Now here's Brown. one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Allen. No points yet. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
Yeah, nice quick catch and shoot there from Jared Allen.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot from the low post is good. Give him 8.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early.
Oh, at the buzzer! He got it off in time!
That is an incredible shot.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3, small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. With the step back. Tatum against Green. Here's Pritchard, and he drives in, and they pick up 2. Pritchard's got his first 2 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Here's Jerome. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. The 3-ball is rebounded by Okoro.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Jerome. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Jerome's got 7 now in this quarter. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Out to Craig. Back to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Tatum! Money from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Mitchell. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. Brown, a screen on Strus. Tatum from long range. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 11 points.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. White can't hit. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Garland finds Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on White. White with the steal. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Outside Strus. On the wing, Mitchell, pounded by Tatum. And Mitchell with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Porzingis. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Outside Hunter. There's the three. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Garland against Holiday. And the layup is good off the glass. Holiday's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
And coach a perennial.
Wow!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Tatum passes to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 10.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Mobley outside. Back to Strus. Here's Allen. Mobley outside. 4 on the clock. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Here's Tatum. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 9.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Outside, Brown. Tatum looking it over. Beyond the arc. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Mitchell. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
White, the pass to Porzingis. White with a screen on Strus. And here's Brown for 3. Connects from downtown. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Tatum against Mobley. Tatum inside. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here's Strus. Still no points. On the wing, Strus. To the paint. White with a steal.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
You're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Right side, Garland. Outside for Mitchell. For three. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 9 points now in the second half. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Celtics. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Strus the pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. And Cleveland another three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Outside Hunter. Thompson with a screen. The three is up. Hunter, good. Hunter's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. From deep, Mitchell. Porzingis grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And we see this night in and night out. Garland making things happen.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Allen with a screen on Holiday. Here's Garland. Got a hand on it.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Garland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good. And that brings him with an 8.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Boston has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Pass to Tatum. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Cavaliers trail by 7. And here's Allen. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Gets the 3 ball to go. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Outside Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Here's Tatum. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Mitchell, good.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
On the wing, Tatum, covered by Mobley. Outside, Porzingis. Double team on Holiday. Porzingis finds Tatum. Now here's Holiday. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Tatum missing. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Here's Garland. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh, what a make by Garland. That takes ice water veins to get done. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Mobley, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell, first personal foul. Third team.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Boston with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. And Ware pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Nesmith. To the inside. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Hero's got 5 points so far.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Will it go? And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Now, Hero, 5 points in the game. Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. What a terrific move that was. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor.
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Miami with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. Ball's knocked loose. Doubled by Halliburton. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get a shot off. Burks for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now, here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And with each made 3, Mathurin's confidence rises. An encouraging sign.
51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Larson. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Siakam. Again, Indiana.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And here's Adebayo. Good Nice job down low. Adebayo's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Miami ahead, up 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Toppin. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Mathurin, good.
That's the energy and activity they want from Mathurin. He can be a driving force at the offensive end. A lot of game in his package.
Now here is Robinson. Still scoreless. And he's good on the 3-ball.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from 3-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Robinson against Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Robinson. Mathurin finds Walker. Puts up a deep 3. Larson with the rebound. Miami leading by 5. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Cans it from downtown. Halliburton's got 5 minutes.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Burks the pass to Hero. From the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. To the middle. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Outside Robinson. Back to Hero. A 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Mathurin, top of the key. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Nesmith comes in for Halliburton. And then for Miami, Adebayo is checked in for Kyle Anderson. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And it's Mitchell in for Hero. Now, here's Burks. Banked in off the glass. He has 5. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. Turner with a screen for Siakam. On the wing, Turner. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Burks. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Now Adebayo. Back to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
Inside. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
From 13, and it comes off the front of the rim. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Wiggins, and that one drops. And the Heat lead by 2.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Now, here's Siakam. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Here's Hero. He's got 8. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. Shots good by Hero.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now Halliburton. He's got 7. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Halliburton's got 10.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Back to Adebayo. Now, here's Burks. 5 points in the game from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Halliburton. 4-point game. Shoots over Hero, and it's Halliburton missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time, Wiggins attacks with the pass.
These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Turner. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Nesmith.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton.
Make some noise.
Mitchell finds Adebayo. And stolen by McConnell. Floats it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. There's 48 seconds left in the third. At the top of the key, Mitchell. The three-pointer, no good. Indiana trailing here. To the left side wing. Pass to Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. He's looking for Toppin and finds him.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Adebayo, following the score by Indiana. Six to shoot. Burks in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. It's not going to go for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Heat out front. They lead by a bucket. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We'll be topping out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Toppin can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Jaquez the pass to Larson. Here's Highsmith. Hero with the screen on Walker. A three-pointer is right on target. Highsmith's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Miami. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Sinks the three-pointer.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Now, Hero. Pass to Larson. Good ball movement here by Miami. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Nemhard, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Here's Halliburton. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Hero finds Adebayo. Burks looking around, shoots the 3. The rebound by Turner.
And even without that 3-ball
dropping for him. The defense should have done more on that last play.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. And Indiana, another three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's good, 2 points.
And you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Pass to Turner. And here is Neesmith. Halliburton up top. He's covered by Hero. It counts.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
Now, Hero.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Halliburton. Good.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And Hero drops them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. For the three. Again, the miss by the Heat. It's Indiana's ball, and now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible. And hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Deep Adebayo. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
It's money from deep.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Hero with it. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit.
With how these teams like to get out and run, we should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, B.A., these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Garland. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
It's George on the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. Maxey against Strus. From deep, Mobley. And Grimes pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's George on the take. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league. Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oubre finds George. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. 4-3. Unable to get that one. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Strus the pass to Garland. Pass to Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Oubre. This one for three. And that one's good. Mitchell for three. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, it's all about decision making in a pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Outside Maxey. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. 5 to shoot. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Pass to Hunter. And here's Garland. Mitchell with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. 9 points in the game.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch and shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
A nice shot by McCain.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
44 seconds left in the first. Hunter finds Allen. Back to Hunter. And it's Cleveland with another.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Garland against Maxey. Pass to Edwards. Here's McCain. They set the pick. Over Mitchell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. McCain's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3. And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland on top, leading by 4. And we'll be back right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Evan Mobley out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Green in a 2-guard. Hunter passes to Jerome. Back to Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Embiid. Hunter can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 4. Butler surveying the floor. Drills it from deep.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. Back to Jerome. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3. Jerome's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's McCain. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Hunter. Oh, there's the alley. And Mobley throws it down.
Timeout. Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
For the Cavaliers, Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Here's Grimes. No made baskets yet. Oubre passes to Embiid. Shoots over Mobley. Kept alive. Out to Oubre. To the left side wing. Embiid inside. Mobley's on him. For three, Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps. You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
Pass to Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. Garland up top. Maxey covering. And Darius Garland, good for 3. Garland's got 6.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Embiid, a screen on Strus. Launches it. And it's Paul George with the 3. 5 points in the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Hunter, the screen. 3-pointer. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Pass to Grimes. For 3, George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Mitchell. Deflected. Oubre against Hunter. Oubre with it. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Cleveland on top. They lead by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got Joel Embiid. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Drops in the 3. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 1. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Philadelphia's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Grimes. For 3. He buries it from 3. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Outside Oubre. Now here's Embiid. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Maxey. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Oh, Mitchell gets it done inside.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Outside Oubre. There's a screen from the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Garland, the pass to Strus. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And Cleveland has possession. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. The 3 from Mitchell. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Embiid. They need this. Oh, rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Mitchell with the ball. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. And Cleveland another 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
So both teams making some changes here. 76ers trail by 11. Pass to McCain. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup. McCain's got 8.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Here's Jerome. Maxey covering. Now Mitchell lets the 3 fly. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Maxey surveys. The 3 ball. Hits the 3-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Darius Garland. Thompson out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. Clock at 4. Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Yabusele. Hunter covering. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Edwards, he's checked in for Gordon. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Thompson. Outside Hunter from deep 3-point land. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Yabusele. Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid. Embiid muscles through the contact.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Now here's Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Embiid misses. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Hunter. Outside Strus. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's Cleveland converting. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
Here's George. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Mitchell on the drive. Can't connect from short range. 76ers trail by 7. Maxey finds Embiid. Strus against George. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Maxey. And he lobs it up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 9. Oubre. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both. Here's Mitchell. Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Now here's Strus. George defending. 5 to shoot. Mobley passes to Allen. Over Embiid. Allen can't get it to go. So it's Philadelphia now. 7-point differential. Grimes' shot is off. Maxey against Garland. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. For
with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Kobe White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Giddey. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here is Holiday. The 3 from Tatum. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
And Vucevic kicks to White. Pass the ball. The 3 ball. Porzingis with the rebound. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Richard, so many things about Jrue Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin, but Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Hits it from 3-point range.
A knockdown shooter, really from anywhere on the floor. Porzingis knows he has the green light to fire from there.
Outside White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic against Porzingis. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Tatum. He has 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Lets it go with the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Giddey. Brown inside. Giddey defending. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Trey Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Brown. Second shot opportunity, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Chipping in on the boards. Brown wants to win.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Brown. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a Finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Hauser. Out left to the wing. Picked by Horford. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Outside, Jones fires for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in the top. And the second quarter about. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Trey Jones. Josh Giddey is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Smith, and it's Dosunmu in at the 2. Pass to Horford. And here is Craig. Now Tatum, defended by Dosunmu. Tries it from 9. Horford trying to free himself up. And the shot goes in. Tatum's got 7 points.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 7, and the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard. Launches a 3. Craig can't get it to go. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the 4th, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. And Greg, you think about what they call float games. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's Pritchard, the kick out to Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Offline with his 3. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Jones finds Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good.
Patrick Williams.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. And here's Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. Tatum with a screen on Jones. Shot clock at 5. Holiday, the pass to Craig. A 3-pointer off the mark. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. It's stolen by Jones. Williams can't get it to go.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Giddey with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Giddey the pass to Ball. And Jones has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The kick out to Holiday. Connects from 3-point range. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jones dishes the ball. Giddey the pass to Williams. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Yeah, Vuce will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
Ah, here comes Tatum. Fade away. Off the left rim and out. Outside, Ball. Lets it go from deep, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
22.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Boston trailing. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
And capable of making these in his sleep. Holiday has tremendous confidence and touch on that mid-range.
Here's Buzelis, still without a basket. The kick out to Ball. Takes the three. It's good from long range. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, Ball knows his team relies on him to get his own shots too, so he works to find his looks.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Over in the corner, White. Tatum setting the pick for White. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Giddey.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Giddey with the screen on Brown. White. Off target from three-point range. Porzingis with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Ball.
2 minutes.
Puts up a deep three. Kept alive. Pass to Giddey. Holiday against Ball. Smith with a screen on Holiday. Ball with the bucket.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. The three is drilled by Tatum.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
1:12 left to play here in the third. Smith outside. Here's Vucevic. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Vucevic has got 6.
You gotta love the response by Vuce. That's how you get your revenge.
Tatum against Smith. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
Left side, Ball. Pass to White. Back to Ball. From outside the arc. And Tatum pulls it down.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Josh Giddey. Jalen Smith is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Collins in at the 5. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Here's the teardrop. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Pass to Vucevic. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ball with a wide open look. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Boston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall from 11 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front line. Tatum's got 19 points.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
A baseline Jay. Giddey, no good.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Tatum, that's for 2, and it's Boston with another.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside, White. Vucevic is screen on White. Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from White.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Back to Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Brown outside. Buzelis grabs the board. It's up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
finds White. Celtics passing it around. Outside Tatum. Buries it from three-point range.
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. Got it.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Yes!
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win...